Oh, hey, what's this? We are Mike and Jeannie, and we restore old houses. In 2021, we moved to South Carolina and bought a 120-year-old Victorian house. Follow along as we put the polish back on this Victorian masterpiece.
Welcome back to 1834 Restoration House.
Well, we've been out of commission for a few weeks because school has been intense, and it's been demanding a lot of my time and pretty much taking all of my time, which is why we haven't been out here filming. But we're just about done now, and I've got some free moments here that we can get some work done. And it's early in the morning, so it's nice and cool, relatively speaking. So we're going to see if we can finish cleaning up this brick pile right here. Now, last time we were working, there was a snake in there. We don't know if that snake is still there or if it's left the building. We're kind of hoping it's left the building.
Yes.
But we'll find out together.
And we're prepared ahead of time.
Yeah, we're prepared. Several of you commented that this thing looked like a hand sticking out of the ground. Yeah, I guess I can see that. It's got some branches that look like fingers, but I assure you, it is not a hand sticking out of the ground. I'm going to be very careful here because there was what we believe to be a copperhead mama down inside there. And I really don't want to tangle with a copperhead mama. So let's be very careful here about what we do. There's all kinds of crevices in there where a snake could just crawl right through.
I'm hoping she doesn't want to be seen.
I'm hoping she's not there.
That'd be good too.
This is where the snake came out last time, and I've cleared that all out, but there's still some holes and cavities down in here. We just don't know what we're going to find until we start pulling bricks out. And here I am slowly dismantling the thing. Oh.
I saw movement. Nope, it's not it.
You
It was
saw
a leaf.
Oh.
It was a leaf. That's what I was like.
Oh, no.
It's a leaf. We're good.
Yes. Yes, yes. All right, well, we just keep chipping at this. The deeper I go, the scarier it gets.
Yes. Goodness, every little movement, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
Jumping.
I saw a centipede there a second ago.
Yeah.
Yes, we're running out of bricks now, and we're getting down into rocks. Although there's a bunch of bricks buried in the soil here, and we'll be digging those out too because we want those out.
Yeah.
And there's still that big guessing game that we've been having here. Is there anything under all of this? We don't know. Maybe there is. I'm just hoping it's not a mama copperhead. By the way, here in the South, there is no shortage of bricks. We have them in abundance. And we've got brick plants, we've got brick yards. So any kind of brick we need in the future, we can just go down and get it, no problem. These ones up here, these are so, they're broken, cracked. I mean, they're just in really bad shape, so they're not really usable for anything, which is why I have no problem getting rid of them. That sound you hear in the background that sounds like a sprinkler is actually a cicada. We have them all over in the trees, and it's finally warmed up enough that now they're starting to sing their songs. On a really hot day or a hot night, they really get going. All right, you guys, I'm going to start attacking the pile from the backside. So the area where the snake was last week, we've already evacuated. There's nothing there. So let's see if there's anything back here. Nope. This is granite. Same stuff they make tombstones out of. In fact, there's a huge granite outfit just across the state line over in Georgia, and they quarry the stuff and they sell gigantic slabs of it for all kinds of things. Countertops, tombstones. Some of it gets crushed up and used as gravel. But that's another thing we have no shortage of around here is granite. I've never had to tangle the copperhead, and I hope today isn't going to be the first time.
Maybe she's smart enough to know that we were messing with the pile, so she might as well leave.
Possible.
I'm hoping.
She did manage to hatch a few babies in here.
Yes.
Yep.
So what's your game plan? How are we going to get these big ones out of here?
I'm going to use this thing. It's called a mattock. And I'm going to try to just pry them out and get them out of the way. So that's probably the best approach at this point because we don't really have a pry bar. So let me see what happens here.
Alrighty.
You see any sign of life down there?
Nope.
Good.
Nothing additional moving.
Good.
That is huge.
Yeah, it's going to take two of us to lift it, I think. Okay, grab a hold. Lift with your,
I am.
Up with your knees.
Just.
Okay, ready? Up, over.
Just barely.
Okay. I felt the tractor move.
Yeah. If this was any higher, we would have had to set it down and lower it. I could not get it any higher.
Yeah. If we can get this rock out of here and into the bucket, I think it'll be time to go take it over to the truck.
I don't want to lift it that high.
Good thinking.
We're lowering the bucket.
Good thinking. Yeah, work smart, not hard. All right, let's see what goes on here. Now, there still could be a snake under here, so...
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
No.
Nothing.
A lot of bugs.
Yeah, I think a cricket just ran out, but no snake.
That is exciting.
It's exciting, yeah. Now there still could be a snake.
There could be, yes.
Back under there.
There's still spaces. It could be hiding.
We know from research we've done recently, and yes, we are still working on the video where we're going to talk about this and we'll talk about the house.
Oh, yeah.
But in some of that research, we discovered that there was a lot more infrastructure back here in the back of this house back in the days, probably 1920s.
Yeah.
And at some point, all of it was torn down. We don't know when or why, but the only thing that remains of all the barns and outbuildings and structures back here is this thing here.
Piece.
And I suspect it's only because they didn't want to go to the trouble to sledgehammer the thing apart. So sometimes history is preserved out of laziness, thankfully. You know, we have a lot of examples of historical structures and houses and barns and everything all over the area. And for whatever reason, they never got torn down.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
I like to see the history.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, hopefully someone can save those old structures out there. There are literally farms sitting abandoned out there that haven't been touched in decades. And hopefully they don't see the bulldozer. All right, let's keep going. There's something hard down there. I don't know if that's concrete or stone, but it seems to be fairly flat. And I just keep hitting stuff. Bricks. I'm not sure. Let me wipe that dirt away and see what we've got. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Kind of looks like a stone.
Well, getting back to the whole outbuildings concept, it's hard to know what this was, but we're finding bricks in here of all different shapes and sizes. So it looks like a bunch of different construction projects, or I should say demolition, ended up here in this pile. But what they were used for, we'll never know. Right here. Great.
Okay. Ooh. Can you nudge that one?
Yeah, I know it doesn't want to come out. There's a lot of stuff here. It seems like it's embedded in, and I don't know why. Like this one here should pop out, but yet it's not. Yeah. Whoa. Got it.
Yeah.
A rock. Okay, once we get to this point, when I get down that low, all I'm finding is soil down there, so I don't think there's anything that was actually built up. At this point, we're pretty sure the copperhead has moved on because there's just really no place for it left to hide. We keep finding bricks and rocks and all kinds of stuff going on here. So I'm just taking my mattock and I'm just kind of picking through stuff to see what I can find. And, oh, hey, what's this? Look at this. Here's it's a heavy metal cover of some kind with 3 screw holes. So that was meant to cover something. We're not sure what.
That's exciting. This seems to be a line.
A line of bricks?
Yeah, there was one there, one here, one here. There's one here.
Hey, I hope you guys can see that. Looks like you found the boundary edge of something.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, because we found a lot of bricks and rocks just kind of strewn through here. They weren't really laid, they were just strewn. And yet these ones seem to be deliberately laid.
These ones are right here.
They are. This thing here.
That one's stuck in the root.
It's stuck. Yeah, I think you're right.
There's a root right there. It's a big one. And I think it grew up around the brick.
Right, yeah. So it looks to me like maybe well, we know that the drain from the mystery structure drained off into here, so this may have been something like a patio for the water to drain off of.
I can't get it.
Yeah, I wonder what the extents of this are. Let's see if we can figure out where this ends. Okay, it comes to here. Oh, there's more down here too. You guys, this is exciting stuff here.
Right there.
Okay, that seems to be the end. Now, does this go and turn this direction?
It does.
Well, we have definitely unearthed remnants of something here. The thing is, we don't know whether it was, put here to serve a purpose or if they just stacked the bricks here to get them out of the way. It's so busted up that we'll go ahead and take these out, and we'll figure out what to do here.
Sounds good.
Because I think we do need some kind of a drainage thing here for that.
Mm-hmm. It's a liner of some kind. Look at this. It continues out this way.
What's underneath it?
Another liner, which continues this way. And then this is liner, and then there's, it looks like clay or something, I can't tell. It looks just like soil.
Clay soil?
Yeah.
This stuff here, this feels like modern visqueen plastic, the stuff that they put down underneath crawl spaces in houses. So it's definitely not. What?
It looks in great condition though.
Yeah, which makes me think it's not very old. I'm thinking that something was here at one point. I mean, obviously there was something here, but it got buried up by the brick pile. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick update here. So we dug all the bricks out of this area, and this little tree sticking up here, it turns out that's actually part of a root which goes from this tree here, and you can actually see on the ground, you can see the whole thing moving like that. So once I get that kind of cleared a little, I'll take the chainsaw and start cutting this out of here. Apparently in other news, they are now getting ready to build a bunch of new houses catty corner to us, so things might be getting a little bit noisy around here.
When we started out, the bricks were way out here and piled up pretty good. It was an impressive pile. And now it's gone. We've got a few stones here, and those are pretty hard to get out, but we'll get to them. I did take out the black plastic right here, and there was really only 2 little lines. So I think whoever piled up the bricks actually had good intentions. And then as there got to be more and more bricks, they just kind of tossed them all over. Because this is the only spot they had those plastic strips in at. Now we took out that root right here, which is connected to this tree and this tree and this tree and that little tree starting over there, and it is one tree. We are finding out it is connected everywhere, and it just keeps sprouting up new spots. It's over there, it's over there, it's over here. This is not going to be fun, but we will have to get rid of it.
So, like Jeannie said, we need to take these rocks out of here, and we have to figure out how to get these tree stumps out because they're right up against the mystery structure, and eventually they'll basically crush it. And we don't want that because that's a historic structure, and we want to preserve this as much as we can. Now, it does need repairs, so we'll be dealing with those in the future. But right now, we're just trying to clear the area around it. And the reason is, we have some big plans for this area. As we mentioned earlier, there was a lot more infrastructure out here back in the old days before it got torn down, and some of it needs to go back. Our first project will be right here. We're going to take, right in this area here, We're going to take out these 2 tree stumps and get all these bushes out. We are going to build something right here that we need really badly.
It's getting too hot.
Yeah, that was some good hard work, but here in the south, in the summertime, it really gets hot. And not just hot, but humid. And it's really the humidity combined with the heat that makes it hard. It's just hard to breathe, and it makes everything feel hotter than it is. And we don't get much wind. So today we set up a fan out here that we could cool off with.
It helps. It helps
you
a
gotta
lot.
do whatever you gotta do here. But it's getting on towards the hot part of the day, so we're going to knock off for now. Hey guys, we really appreciate you stopping by the Old Victorian and spending time with us here on our channel.
Yes, well, we're preparing for a future project.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Oh yeah, this one's going to be good.
Thank you for watching 1834 Restoration House. We'll see you next week, Lord willing.